joined by Cody and Taya. Katie and Wayne. Stephanie and Taylor. Kallie and Steve. Kim and Dominic. Mimi and Kyle. Lauren and Matt. Katie and Jacob. And introducing to you, Mr. and Mrs. John and Kallie Roberts.
And I want to recognize Sandy and Andy Royal and the rest of the Royal family for putting this on, and it couldn't have been better. Thank you very much. Again, my name is Jack. I am father of the groom and partly responsible for all you being here tonight, right, Pam? Well, I just want to recognize you guys, and I know a lot of you folks came in from here and afar, and I know John and Kallie, the Royals and the Roberts really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you were able to get out and enjoy some of the Colorado sights and sounds. I understand some of the people need Bengay. I don't know what that's all about. And what about the Colorado beer? I heard a couple people here saying it's really good. But well, again, seriously, John, this is the next part of your life. We're very proud of you. And we were very much thankful to be part of your life. And we'll be part of the next phase of your life. Thank you very much. Kallie. We've known Kallie for about, 4 years? About 4 years, and she's already a daughter. She was a daughter 4 years ago, and we see the amount of laughter and love that you give John, and we thank you. And we also want to thank the royal family, Sandy and Randy and the rest of the family, for bringing John into their family. You know, being quite a distance away, and that's really important to us. And we're joining two families, and we couldn't have joined a better family, and we appreciate that. Thank you. So anyway, my toast is going to be a little bit quicker than the last wedding I spoke at, which my family wanted me to stop about a third into it, but anyway. Raise your glass for a toast. Kallie, John, just remember what got you here, the love, the laughter, the fun times, and hope they continue throughout. And We look forward to be part of your life again. Thank you. Here's.
All right, thanks, Jack. I'm Randy Royal, and my wife Sandy's over here with one of our grandsons, Cody. We are just so elated for this day. I'm not going to make it through this without blubbering, so I'll tell you that in the beginning. But anyway, what a beautiful Colorado day, and this setting just to have this ceremony. It's been just a great opportunity for our family to get to know the Roberts family and the Markin family, and we've known John for about 4 years. We shared last night at the rehearsal dinner. The first day didn't start off real well. Real good for them, but for the rest of the family, we were like looking for them with guns and stuff. But yeah, literally. But luckily, we didn't find them, and they were enjoying each other so much. That's why we were out looking for them. But anyway, besides that, we've gotten to know John over the last few years and really appreciate him and what he brings to our family and what he brings to Kallie, and we really respect him and know it's just a great match. For Kallie, for me, I guess as any dad, as you get to this point and you're marrying off your daughter, I was reflecting back on her dancing on my toes with 3 or 4 years old in the family room down there, and thinking about this day and when it was gonna come. But Kallie is a gem. She has been a precious daughter to us. She is beautiful in so many ways, inside and out, and I think that anybody that knows her knows that. She has a heart for other people. She has a heart for teenagers especially, and some pretty rough ones. But she takes her 5'1", 2", whatever inch body and takes them on and does a great job with it. And the key thing when I say takes it on, she takes it on with love, and that's what she does for everybody. She pours her love out to taking care of other people. John's going to be and already is the recipient of that as well, and I think he's seen that in her. We are so blessed to have these two families coming together. I've shared with a few people that I've met tonight that when we had the first opportunity to meet Pam and Jack, it wasn't too long before we knew that this was a great thing, because we knew John was coming from some good stock and a good family background, and that's what you really hope for your daughter as you send her off. And so two great families coming together. I think this is awesome. God is good. We are blessed, and we definitely ask His blessing over this marriage and as they go forward. And just excited for them in so many ways. So love you too. And so a toast. Raise your glasses, and I will ask that God just bless this marriage. That John and Kallie have a long, fruitful, lots of kids, marriage, and the key thing is that they just really commit to one another and love each other. And as was mentioned in the ceremony, Granny's 3 C's: compassion and care, communication, and commitment to each other, based on a great foundation with God, and they're going to have a long, long love together. Here's to both of them.
I'm Katie, and I met Kallie back in college about 12 years ago. I was her RA. And for those of you who don't know, Kallie is a little bit of a fan of the TV show Friends. And we were amazed to find out that back in 1994, today was the first episode of Friends. So that was such a perfect start to your wedding and what's to come. Kallie, you have been such an incredible friend. And I'm so grateful for you, for your love, and it's been so evident this weekend in the people in this room, the people around you, how much you love people and how well you do that. And John, it's been so fun to get to know you and to see you love Kallie so well. So I wish you guys the best. There's a quote that says that the key to a successful marriage is to fall in love over and over again with the same person. So toast to a lifetime of falling in love over and over again. Cheers, you guys.
What'd I do? Oh, wow. Something's on your finger, dude. What's on your finger? Oh, we'll get used to it. Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Jacob Bowers. In the realm of your typical best man speech, this one's going to be completely divergent and completely different. Wait, no, just kidding. I'm a pretty traditional guy. Most of you guys here who know me as that. So, John and I go back, pretty far, all the way back to sophomore year of high school. As I readily admit, and he will lovingly also admit, he forced me and several of our friends into joining a basement high school ska rock band. To this day, I'm not exactly sure why I agreed to do that. I think he promised me riches, fame, and guaranteed me that all the women were going to swoon for a trombone player in a ska band. So I am the riches, waiting on that. The fame we got, we got some, high school Cleveland area fame in the high school punk scene. So. And the girls swooning, I eventually got married, so but in all seriousness, John and his family have been wonderful to me. We went to school together, high school together, and even into our professional lives continued to see each other. And John, your friendship has meant the world to me, and I hope will continue to mean the world. And but it's not just all about you. I'm not just a gush over you. So, Kallie, I met Kallie. I think actually on the trip when I came out here to Colorado to ask for blessing for my wife, who was over here, who's from this area. And all I had heard before meeting Kallie was that asking my friends here and all that, like, Kallie, what's Kallie like? Like, oh, Kallie's awesome. That's all I ever heard about Kallie before I met her. It's like, oh, Kallie's awesome. That's all. So, and truth be told, completely confirmed. I love, Kallie, you are just a wonderful woman, and I am so happy for you and John. Truly, I can't express that enough. But just a couple things. Continue to just love each other on a daily basis. As you get into marriage and a routine, and just don't forget what brought you here today. That being goofy or smiling at each other, just make sure you continue to do that and support each other as well. I'm more or less a rookie into marriage, but there's going to be days that you're just going to need support from each other, and so just make sure you guys do that. So, but right on cue, Wayne. Thank you. So let's raise a glass to John and Kallie. Many blessings to you guys. Thank you. So.
I don't think we went all the way down.
Kind of smush it.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, thank you, sweet girl. All right.
Good job. Thanks. No. Okay.
All right. All right. Hey, John, I have a bite.
We're gonna take it back to the table.
Thank you. Wait. Yeah, I got you. Just like open up to. Okay. Okay. You gotta get some. Back this way. I'm sorry. Wait, no, you need the cake. You gotta get
She's
the
gonna
cake.
feed me, not her.
You gotta get some cake.
They cancel.
been going my way, you know I need you here. You clear my mind all the time. And baby, the way you move me, it's crazy. It's like you see right through me and make it easier. Believe me, you don't even have to try. Oh, because you are the best thing. You're the best thing. You are the best thing. You're the best thing, baby. You are the best thing. You're the best thing ever happened to me. Come a long way, baby. You know I hope and I pray that you believe me when I say this love will never fade away. Oh, because you are the best thing. You're the best thing. You are the best thing. You're the best thing, baby. You are the best thing. You're the best thing ever happened to me. Both of us have known love before. Come on, no promising like the spring to walk on out the door. Our hearts are strong and our hearts are kind. Let me tell you just exactly what is on my mind. You are the best thing. You're the best thing. You are the best thing. You're the best thing, baby. You are the best thing. You're the best thing ever happened to me. You are the best thing. You're the best thing. You are the best thing. You're the best thing, baby. You are the best thing. You're the best thing ever happened to me. You are the best thing. Yeah, yeah. You are the best thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are the best thing. Na, 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 na. That ever happened to me.
And now we're going to have Kallie share a dance with the first man in her life, her father.
I got red dirt stains on my boots and jeans, callous fingers from my guitar strings, wild like the wind in the tall pine trees. I got roots and I got wings. I raise my glass on a Saturday night. I thank the Lord above on my Sunday drive for Daddy's hands and Mama's dreams.
And now we would like to invite John to share a dance with his mother.
You can get lost in the music for hours, honey. You can get lost in a room. We can play music for hours and hours, but the sun will still be coming up soon. The world's just spinning a little too fast. If things don't slow down soon, we might not last. So just for a moment, let's be still.
You can get lost in the music for hours, honey. You can get lost in a room. We can play music for hours and hours, but the sun will still be coming up soon.
The world's not forgiving of everyone's fears. The days turn into months, the months turn into years. So just for a moment,